Hello everybody, I'm Katie from Thriving Littles, and Christine has asked me to talk a little bit about how regulation is impacted by the food that we are eating and the food that we are giving to kids. So the first step is talking about an OT term that I call interoception. So interoception is all about learning and understanding what is going on in our body. So when we get hungry, interoception is what tells us that we are hungry and we want to eat. When we need to go to the bathroom, interoception, or understanding of the organ systems and the sense of how that works and what they need at the time is all interoception. So the sense of our inner workings of our body and the sensations that come from wanting or needing something, and the kind of ability to process and filter that sensation and then create a behavior and act on it. So go to the bathroom or eat, for example. So kids often do not have a strong sense of interoception, so they're really developing this throughout early childhood, for example, and many of us are developing it even through adulthood. So when we are hungry, kids might not know that their stomach hurts and they're hungry. They may just get irritable. Or if we're giving them food that takes longer to process, has more chemicals in it, for example, or has more food-like products that the body isn't used to processing, then it takes longer to go through the digestive system, or it's going through faster than what is required for absorption and can cause discomfort in the organ systems. And what this may show up as is behaviors, because they do not have the ability to articulate exactly what's going on. So they're not thinking, I ate that bread or fruit that had glyphosate all over it, so I'm feeling uncomfortable right now, that's why I'm acting irritable. No, they won't say that. Of course, they just have a sense that they're uncomfortable somewhere in their body and it's coming out in behavior. So that's one way that food can regulate, or food can impact regulation. Another example is that they may not understand what muscles to use when they're going to the bathroom. They may not understand that it hurts to go to the bathroom and be able to communicate that with us, which all goes into the foods that we eat and our emotional state. So everything is really a dual coded system. So regulation impacts the ability to digest and rest and access that parasympathetic nervous system response, and it also impacts the ability vice versa. So if we're irritable and our emotional system is off somewhere, then we're not able to digest easily. So I think I said that right. Might have said the same thing twice. You get the idea. So essentially, if higher demands on the body are going toward digestion and getting food-like products through the system, then we have fewer resources available for things like emotional regulation or being calm and able to take in the environment and learn. So food is really a big part of regulation, as we all know. So we think about it, if we're sick or if we're tired, then we have fewer demands available for things like being calm and organized and responsive versus reactive. So if we are feeling good and our digestive system and everything is working well, then we overall feel good and we have lots of energy for those other things. So lots of things to keep in mind, and this is just a really brief idea of it, but check out my page if you're interested in hearing more about interaction tips or ways to influence kids' development throughout the day from an occupational therapy perspective. So thanks, Christine, for having me, and we'll talk soon.